shake your booties for black girl nerds.
So were you a fan of the franchise Men in Black before?
Yeah, I love Men in Black. I mean, you know, those two were so great in it, and I just love the world that it's in. Yeah, I've been a big fan.
So what is it about the creature sidekicks? You know, we had the worm guys, we had Frank the Pub, and now we have Pawny. So what benefits do you think that your character allows for the Men in Black?
Well, I think, you know, these what I like about it is, so it's about sort of these humans who are the lead characters interacting with crazy creatures, right? But the advantage of having a sidekick that's a crazy creature is that you sort of get to know that side too. So it's not just humans looking at creatures and going, whoa, that's crazy. You also have the perspective of one of the creatures, and I just think he looks awesome.
He's adorable.
It's like fun to look at, yeah.
That's awesome. So you're a great writer, a great comedian.
Oh, thank you.
Did you have any influence on Pawny?
Well, so the director, Gary, really wanted me to improvise a lot. He was kind of like, you know, the advantage of playing a CG character is that every take is being recorded. It's not like if you're on screen, then you got to wait for your coverage, and you have, with this, each time you're capturing it. So he was like, do something different every time. So I would try and do something slightly different each time. I didn't want to throw off Chris and Tessa, obviously, and I didn't want to like lose track of the scene. But I think they enjoyed it too. They liked sort of not knowing what was going to happen and playing along with it. So I didn't like sit down and write any lines, but we did try different stuff. Almost every take, I did tried to do something different.
So it was kind of motion capture then.
Yes, I had all the dots on my face and all that,
Okay.
and I was on set with them, yeah.
Nice. I was going to ask about the voiceover moments. So you didn't really have any voiceover booth work?
Yeah, I did. Well, that's the other advantage, is that you can completely change your performance later. But it was more like, you know, like when you do ADR, when certain lines don't get captured or they want to tweak something. So most of it was on set with them. It was just little pickups.
Have you ever worked with the motion capture program before?
This was my first time.
And what did you think? Hard, the benefits of it?
The benefits of it are that you can tweak it later and fix it later. I thought it was... I've done voiceover work, but the
Right.
advantage of motion capture is that they're really capturing your face, so you don't have to try and put everything into the voice. You can really sort of do the whole performance however you see it, and they'll get all of it. And I haven't seen the movie yet, but I saw little bits of it. And it's weird to see a thing that looks so different from you, but he has the same expressions as me. Like, I was watching it, I was like, oh wow, I do that with my eyebrows, I think. So I think that's the advantage, is that you can really, you know, all aspects of it go into the character.
So one last question. I'm a Black Girl Nerd, so we have to ask, what do you do that's kind of nerdy?
Oh, what do I do that's not nerdy? I guess, I mean, you know, I play a lot of video games.
Okay.
I brought my Switch with me. And so I guess that's pretty nerdy.
That works.
I mean,
That
everything
works.
is, I love horror, sci-fi, all the nerd stuff, fantasy, and I play a lot of video games.
That's
Better shake your booties for black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.